Okay, 6-element Qigong. Energy for martial arts, energy for health, healing and longevity. Took me a long time to work out we need more than 5 elements. You got the 5 elements of traditional Chinese medicine. There's one missing. You got 12 meridians, so you need 6 energies. Yin Yang dictates opposites, so you don't want an even, you don't want an odd number, you want an even number. And the pericardium triple warmer meridians were put onto the fire element. So, as soon as I found out we needed 6, things started to improve. Then, the constructive cycle, it ain't good. Not for gathering the energy. Might be good philosophy, might be good using one element on one element, but when you're using them to gather or generate the energy, they don't work. So the sequence is wrong. Get the sequence right, get the right number of elements, boom, stuff starts cooking. So what we've done over the 40 odd years I've been interested in energy, we've got Yin Yang Qigong. I'm calling it Yin Yang Qigong because that's the first set I managed to get in order, and the 6 elements to stop the yin yang effect of shorting out left, right, top, bottom, and body misalignment, dodgy stance, leaning, falling. All of these things will weaken the body if the energy isn't flowing correctly in all the 12 meridians. So that's that one. You can get that from flowing movement. You can get it from static Qigong, like an aerial. There are different octaves, that's a good way of saying it, of the elements. So this one would be a certain source. This main 6 element one, I'm keeping it 6 elements, is from the earth. That one, again, flowing movements and static aerials. But I've also applied that to the martial arts. So kata, forms, patterns, hyungs. First 2 empty hand forms will give you 6 element energies in the right sequence. So why do we want that? Okay, what it's going to do is listed on here. It will stop the yin yang body misalignment weakening effects. It will stop organ disruption. So if you drop energy down the center line, disrupt the internal organs to weaken somebody, that won't happen to you. It'll increase static strength, inertia, momentum, resistance to pressure points, resistance to joint locks, and it strengthens the hand and foot energy fields, so when you hit something, you get a bigger bang for the bucks. I've also done it with the 2 staff kata, the 2 staff forms. So we've got a nice, I'll get the stick so you can see the size. There we go. Short bow staff, 2 forms, 6 elements, in sequence, boom, nicely done. And then, just because I could, and this one's days old, did it with the chucks. Okay, so we've got 2 kata, nothing special to look at, nothing boring to look at. First one's, there's not a lot of spins, second one's there's a lot of spins and strikes. It's not fancy stuff. It's practical, easy to learn for the students. 6 elements in sequence. Some of the different octaves, some of the different sources of the different 6 elements will do extra things. So for instance, I'll call this one Orion, after Orion's belt. We can get flowing Qigong and static Qigong. This one's done in an isometric fashion, so it's a bit like Sanshin, so you're doing strong moves. This will energise the joints. So then when you move, you'll generate energy, increasing stamina. Hopefully protecting the joints, and I've probably got a good increase in flexibility from that as well. Now we're up to Sirius, that's the dog star. Again, static Qigong. These are coloured because we're repeating some of the aerials of the same. We've got flowing Qigong, and that will increase the energy of the glandular system, a bit like the 5 Tibetan rites of longevity, but a lot easier to do. It'll stop some weakening effects on the body, one of which is the elbows, and it'll increase the energy fields. So you will have a bigger effect on an opponent when you apply your intent. So your pressure points will hurt more, your joint locks will hurt more, your resistance to them will be even further up the tree, because if somebody's got a strong energy field, now he won't be able to use that to subdue and weaken you. Probably good for arm wrestling. A bit old for that, but there you go. We can get these things. I made a quick list here. I've covered most of them by rooting. So if you don't know what rooting is, you're connecting to the Earth's energy. We can use yoga sequences to get the elementary energy. We can use chant. Now, for a martial artist, you might not want to do yoga chant, but ki, hat, shout. And if you do that in sequence with the right sounds, you get the energy. And I'll tell you what, it sounds like the haka, the rugby guys when they're doing the war dance. It sounds like you're doing that, so it really builds you up, so it's fantastic. We can do it through breathing, and the combinations go on and on and on. You can do it through attunements. You can do it through location, because you'll get beautiful energies in different parts of the world, so you can tune in. Yeah, it covers loads of stuff. What it will do, it'll extend your martial arts life, because I'm 60 and I'm feeling like never before. Faster, definitely more flexible, which is a bonus, because that's a sign of health. And longevity, we'll have to wait another 40 years and I'll tell you. Right, I think that sums it up. So, enjoy. Thank you very much.